Hello, hello, welcome in or welcome back. I'm glad that you are here. My name is Tony and Little Wins is my channel, and I have Parkinson's disease and cervical dystonia with REM sleep disturbance. So those are the things that happen in my brain that is not functioning right. I also have signs of dementia, and they have come around more and more closely together as of lately. So I kind of wanted to go over that a little bit and try to explain what it's like. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody explain to me or, what it was like. I've heard people say that they forget stuff, or they've said that the person with dementia forgets things or gets confused, but what that really looks like, I haven't heard. And I would like to talk about my experience. I obviously can't talk about somebody else's experience that I don't know, but I would like to talk about my experience because it is very frightening. It's very frightening. So I'm going to go through some things that I've done. And they are things when I noticed I was having an issue. My kids said they had noticed previous to that. One thing that I did was they were painting the kitchen for me, and we had some stuff moved around, and we put the water dispenser in the laundry room, and I use it to fill up an ice cube tray, and I had filled up the ice cube tray with the Downy instead of the water. I didn't notice that the water was blue. I didn't notice the smell, and until the tray was filled up, and it has the lid that slides on top of it, and that's when I noticed the smell, and then I noticed it was blue. But the whole time I was doing it, in my mind, it was water, and then suddenly it was Downy, and I couldn't understand how I had done that. Another thing I did, I had a wound I needed to clean, and I got out the alcohol, and I read the bottle. It said alcohol, and I, cleaning the wound, and it extra burned and smelled really odd, and I looked at the bottle and it said alcohol, and I continued to clean the wound, and I looked at the bottle again and it said fingernail polish remover. But I had looked at it a couple of times already and it said alcohol, but now it was fingernail polish remover, and I couldn't understand how I made that mistake. There was a time around Thanksgiving, I went to put away Cool Whip, and I found it in my dresser drawer instead of the refrigerator. I washed a load of laundry, not too much items, just a little load. I washed and dried and folded it up and carried it and put it in the garbage outside. Now, later, they found it in the kids found it in the garbage outside. And I said, no, you put it in the garbage outside. I said, no, you did. And I said, why? Why would I wash it and then put it outside? I know I did not put that outside. I put that laundry away. It was just my laundry. And I believed I had completely put it away. And I also believed, very firmly believed, for a few minutes, that they did it to trick me, just to tease me or give me a hard time. I felt like they were tricking me. They weren't, you know. I did it. I'm the one that did it. And I just did a shorts video I put up about thinking that I had purchased pole beans, green beans, for garden space, and that I was putting those in this garden space and finding that I didn't have any pole beans, but I was so sure about having the pole beans that, and the memory is so clear of purchasing them, of thinking my great nieces and nephews might think they're cool because the green beans get 2 feet long. So I specifically have memories of them getting them so that they will like it, they will think it's neat, and I had never grown them before. And like, I remember so much details about these beans that don't exist. You know, when I go to get them, they're not even there. I never ever purchased them. And if I'm honest, I don't even know if I ever saw them to purchase them. I don't even know how it came in my head to think about it. It's like last week, I thought my daughter changed her earrings because I thought she had on a different earring than the one she had, and I asked her why she had changed it, because it was after lunch and she had on different earrings, but at lunch she had on different earrings. And there's a video for that to explain it better. But in that moment when it's happening, it is as if you are actually 100% have lived that experience. It's not just a feeling of feeling forgetful like I've heard before. I absolutely 100% without a doubt know that what I'm saying is the honest truth, and that what I'm saying has actually happened, except for it hasn't. It hasn't actually happened. It all happened in my mind. It's like Dr. Strange, you know, going from one multiverse to another. That's how I know how to describe it, because my brain is going from one place that a reality feels entirely one way, but it never ever happens at all, you know. And it's just absolutely frightening. It's very, very confusing. Very confusing. What you don't know what's real or not. My kids try very hard to bring and show me tangible reality that what I'm remembering is mistake. So they try to make sure that they prove to me so that I believe it. I believe it because they tell me, but at the same time, it's hard to believe. It's like you believe it because you love and trust them, but at the same time, how can I believe you when I know that this thing happened? So that's how it feels for me. I don't know how things feel for other people. I know that I have trouble with some things. I can't use more than one stove burner at a time. If I have on more than one, I don't know which burner's on. I don't know which one's high or lower. I mess them up every time, and they're labeled. They have a picture showing you which burner is lit, and underneath it says whether it's the front or the rear, and I still cannot get that right every time. Now, I can get stuff right. Every single thing in my life is not like that. A lot of times I don't know the day of the week, month, and sometimes I don't remember the year always. But, you know, at the same time, my days are kind of spent close to the same way, so they might just kind of meld in together, so I don't remember the days or anything. But the days don't scare me like making up literal, whole, vivid shopping experience of looking at seeds, reading the seed package, deciding on which one to get, and getting it for the fact that my great nephew and nieces may appreciate the funness of the package. And the really, really bad about that, all my seeds were ordered online, and my memory is picking them up in the store. But all of them were done online. It's just hard. It's too much. It's frustrating. It makes you angry. Okay, let my body let me walk around and be this bobblehead all the time. Let my hands not work. Let my head just shake, and, you know, never find any medicine that helps, because so far nothing is. Even the Botox isn't working, which is fine, but don't take my brain away too, to where I can't know what's going on, because that is just one I can't handle. Just the thought of it just is so devastating. But I wanted to share with you how I feel, because I don't think I've ever heard anyone say how they feel, but I've heard everyone say how their loved one with dementia feels, but I've never heard the one with dementia saying how they feel or how it really affects them. For me, I hope it helps you to understand that for myself, I really feel as if it happens. It feels as real as anything I've ever done in my life. It feels just as real as any other memory, good or bad. It feels as real to me that I bought those pole beans as it feels as real to me sitting here talking to you. So your loved one may feel the same way. This video may help them to explain or understand that they're not alone. maybe you have some insight that you would like to share with me in the comments. I would appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel for conversation and support. If you or someone you love has Parkinson's disease, dementia, MS, anything for a positive outlook, I really try to focus on staying positive. I get more frustrated when it's my dementia showing, but just give the video a thumbs up, please, and I'll see you soon, and hopefully I'll remember which reality I'm living in. Thank you.